Got it set. Let me check here. Does this work? Got it set. Alright, seems good enough for me. So, okay. That's set. I'm going to, like, go over that town. Man, I really need an AC in here. It's like, oh, God, it's like an oven. Okay, so kind of cut off from last time because something came up yesterday, but everything's okay in the end. Something I noticed, just like a vegan Mondstadt, apparently Donna's VA has also been voiced because it doesn't sound the same. So if she just says something over here, it's exactly not the same. So come on, sim for D, Luke. Come on, ma'am. Come on. Well, Margaret sounds the same, but I definitely know that Donna's like voice is so different.
Gosh, all I could think about is D-Luke.
Yeah, you see, it's different. So I'm having a feeling that Donna got replaced somehow. But that's currently fine. Miles, are you okay, bud? I don't know. That's like the only notable change that I noticed from the NPCs in Mondstadt. But yeah, that really caught me off guard. I was just like, hey, how come it's not so high pitched? Yeah, Donna must have been like just like destroyed from Urban Soul and rebirthed again or something like that. I have like condensed resin, but to be perfectly honest, I'm not really looking for anything for today. So we're gonna head back to the quest of where we were with the lectors, like in the all the way over here is the best way to put it. So let's get to that right away, and hopefully we can get to the part where we were from last time, and hopefully it's gonna be quicker because this time I got Ayaka and Ayato, so I think it should be fine. Yeah, granted I don't have a healer, but I think shielding should be fine. Yeah, so I'll just like power on through.
If you get to meet your sister.
Yeah, so we're just gonna get this like really quickly. And hopefully nothing's gonna stand in our way this time.
Take flight.
Alright. Next. Right, and we got this.
May the Archon protect. Whirling snow, Sakura swirl.
I don't think it makes that all that much of a difference, right? Yeah, because this is like the most important thing for us.
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
Take flight.
Cascade.
All right.
Very different battle from the one we fought with the Yansan.
Whirling snow.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Maybe I should get like something to heal. Okay. I should have added Siege Wayne. Man. What could I use? I think this I can give to you. You like spicy stuff? Taiyaki. Yeah, I can do that too. I can give that to you. I can give that to you. And we should be fine with that. And I'll give you this to you, and to you, and to you. Beautiful. He sounds constipated. Oh wait, just use Aika here.
Take flight.
Thank you. I don't think that's gonna be of any help, so that's perfectly fine. Okay, we got this one.
Let's stir things up.
Cascade.
Okay, yeah, then we can just keep going forward. Okay, so we can just completely ignore them then. That's perfect.
Surprise bounty.
Oh god. Oh fuck!
Not the end.
Let's stir things up. My apologies.
Alright, give me a second. Let me look for steak. Okay. Ribbit. Okay. Alright. They'll give you a donut. Oh, Ayato's dead too? Oh, come on. This is annoying. I should have gotten Kokomi in here. Yeah, you'll live. Alright, and after that, we gotta, like, stuff some food inside your mouth. So, let's see. Chicken! How good at you? We're gonna stuff you like a chicken. Alright. Alright, over here.
Embrace the ice.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh. No.
The abyss is all present. To flee is futile. To resist it, vain.
Whirling snow. I will not stand for this.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, you know what? That's it. This is bullshit. Okay, you know what? I'm getting healers in here. Ugh. Alright, what can I do here? This is annoying. Let's see. Okay, I don't think Dahlia is working here. You know what? Ah, fuck it. I'm putting the Archons in here.
Sure.
I'm adding you. I could have Nuvolette. Marina could be helpful. She is a healer, too. But I feel like... I don't know. I think I need Electro.
The campaign begins.
And I can go Nahida. Nahida's my go-to. Or should I add Bennett? I don't know. I feel like we should be different. Nah, you know what?
Anesthetics? Check.
That should be fine. I could always rely on Siegeweed for this specific occasion. Alright, Siegeweed, 2 Archons, in Ether. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright, let's go through this again. Oh boy.
Is this the...
They need a skip button.
And if you get to meet your...
Alright, let's do this again. God, I'm just gonna speed around. I don't need to see this for a 3rd time. I don't need to. Everything should, Oh, wait, you're still dead. Whatever.
Gather.
Illusion shattered.
Order guide you.
Torn to oblivion. There is no...
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
There we go. Perfect. 32,000. Very, very nice. Okay, so we got nothing there. Are you done? Okay, well, apparently not.
Let's go.
Shine down.
This is order.
Alright, what about now? Yes. Good.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Thank you.
Solidify.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
you. No, not you.
He might be
There we
a
go.
little prick.
Inazuma shines eternal.
There we go. Perfect.
It's a very different battle from the one we fought with the Yansan. No one's backing down.
Quake!
Go.
Gather!
Now you shall perish.
Oh, that isn't gonna do
We'll
anything.
have order.
If we had Pyro Infusion, this would have been so much more easier.
Door is opened unto you.
Don't slip and fall.
Alright, we're up to here.
Solidify!
Let's blow up.
Perfect.
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
This is order. Crumble!
Don't be nervous. Just relax. Floaty, floaty.
Stabilize!
You don't have your artifacts, right? Oh shit, he doesn't. Okay. I was about to say, wow, that is surprisingly weak. Okay, can I change your artifacts in here? Okay, yes, I could. Alright, thank God. Okay, so I usually go for, like, triple HP for him. So let's see what I can try doing. What? Who else is here? Who is here? Who's here? Who's here that could possibly bother us? Whatever. Sounds like I care. Like, literally, who is following us? We just wiped out everyone. This is stupid. I was wondering how come you're so weak.
Illusion shattered.
Relentless spectre haunts us. The abyss is all present. To flee is futile. To resist it, vain.
Now you shall perish. Detached
Really?
from the war.
Let's blow up. I swear, it's for medical research.
Alright, take care of him. Thank you. Okay, there's no one here. Can I finally switch this? Okay, good. Alright. HP. Not that one. HP. Not that one. That one's pretty good. I might actually go for that one instead. And then this one, I'm going to be looking for my Maiden's Beloved set. Perfect. Yeah, that'll do for now. And I got Homo with me. Perfect. And everyone else should be fine. I never touch Raiden. It's already 1%, top 1%. And Siege Wing is absolutely perfect. Perfect. Okay. Alright, here we are once again. Oh.
Twilight Sword Days.
So, where's the Traveler's sister then?
So, but today, that is the least. Then allow me, and I do not merely mean this battle. No, Her Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has... Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction.
Yeah, but the most important thing is just like, how long ago did she do that? Because just like, we just had a dream about it, right? Was that simultaneous by any chance?
And then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
What? She used the Loom of Fate? Wait, does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give her some cover? Oh no! This makes too much sense.
Let's see, did I get this picture of pointing for Paimon yet? I think I did, but I'll just do that just in case.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Conria restored to life.
Okay, let's see.
You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just re-wove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Moika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
Alright, I have one simple question. Conria has indeed been revived as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
There are signs that I could have missed, so I kind of did this before already.
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
I also vaguely remember seeing Lumine in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There were other signs as well. Yeah, we kind of did this already. Assuming he is right, then another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Diridef, and if she's a Conrian like Dane suspects, then that means this provide Conria that he might speak of actually exists. And despite hailing from that separate time and space, Diridef has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever what may be through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. The notion that Conria has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. There is only one thing. Okay, that's a typo right there. There is only one thing that should demand our attention in this instant, and that is silencing this man for good. What happened if we do this without using Dainsleif? I think it's possible, right?
That wasn't very nice.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice. Hi, Dory.
Stabilize.
Don't slip and fall.
Oh. Okay, fine.
Gather.
Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! Ha! Illusion shatter!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
You still not understand. You battle in vain. The abyss will
Shine down!
my body is failing.
Wibbly wobbly!
Will not
Now
retreat
you shall
to the
perish!
name of the abyss.
He did not perish. Now he did.
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Daredevil is the only potential lead we have, and I think we should at least talk to her about all of this. I understand. You think she might be from the revived Conria, yes? I have said my piece, and I doubt Conria could be revived so easily. But if it will give you some peace of mind, you should talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Well, alrighty then. Oh. Are we gonna leave and Lumine... Oh shit, what? Dude. Who's this is coming from? Who is this coming from? Oh. I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. Okay. Okay, so he just hide. Okay. The curse of immortality has struck you too, then, Auden. Oh, you know him?
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master.
Oh, okay. What even happened, man?
Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. Dude, he's so bloodthirsty. For what reason? Dude, it's like an earthquake. Oh shit. Okay.
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh? Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took account of what you did in Conria, you'd soon find out how much darker your nightmares can be.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little.
And now he decided to be civilized. I mean, he has been trying to be civilized, to an extent.
What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
Are we gonna get lore of Dainsleif today? I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Auden. You could have easily blamed the princess for her betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But she was nowhere to be found. Yes, knew that the great abyssal power within her had been divided up. Yet we still despaired at her choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now, including her regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in her heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
So I'm insinuating Conria is basically like a place in which they have no gods, right? So they're basically a whole foundation of people who don't rely on the gods, because we don't know what exactly happened all those years ago. So we know that Morax was a part of it, but he must have did something very, very shady in the past. But everyone else, they just came in a little bit later. So A and like A and Ball back in the day, or A and Makoto, they were both twins at the time, but of course Makoto was the one that was taking charge, but she was more of a pacifistic like Archon, right? But what exactly happened back then? Because Ryuga Devada, unfortunately, just like, has been like killed off during the war. Focalors split her divinity. Barbados slept for like 500 years, so it was literally just like before the Archon War, right? And then Morax was also there as well, so I'm guessing he was an absolute brute of a beast. And we don't know anything about the Tsaritsa. Something must have happened like during the Tsaritsa all those times ago, which is why she had like a cold heart, I guess. But I have no idea what exactly happened all those years ago, and like for the Conrians not to trust any of them. I suppose you changed a lot within the past 500 years, and otherwise I never expect you to forgive her. Had you been so generous during your time at the Knight Academy as my instructor in Black Serpent blade work, I might not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry. Yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. And as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Sertal... Excuse me? Sertologi was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. He even lost limbs over it. You know Sertologi? He was your student? There's little point discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Haden? Dude. You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. What? Too cowardly to admit it? So, if Sertologi was a descender, so that means he must have, like, took him in, like, during the same time that Lumine was around, right? Because she's also a descender? I mean, I don't know. I feel like this Lumine was, like, as part of the ley lines. That's what I personally believe. The Lumine that we're currently, like, seeing right now, like, way before just, like, the Heavenly Principles, this Lumine, I think it was supposed to be a ley line. We don't know what happened to the first Lumine. I think Lumine, like, somehow died during the first, like, all those years ago, and must have, like, I don't know, gone to, like, the Sea of Flowers. And the Lumine that we currently see is, like, a memory, which is somehow reshaped, like, kind of like with Diridef in a way. That's my headcanon as of right now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin, or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Khaenri'ah we once called a home.
No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. So, the Khaenri'ah we once called home. Hmm. Okay, 500 years ago, right?
You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
The Loom of Fate. What have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Khaenri'ah's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Khaenri'ah from that age. The Loom of Fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
So, the Loom of Fate is running as we speak? And the so-called meditation your members have been performing, its purpose was to supply the Loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed. We, a people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking. What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
So, that's where I'm supposed to come in? You look for assistance from your mortal enemy, who has sworn to hunt you down?
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Khaenri'ahs who remain, you are sure to remember the most.
So, are they trying to recruit him so that way they can get the memories so Khaenri'ah can be revived?
We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
So, this is your true goal. To lure me here, guide me into a state of meditation, and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the Loom of Fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the Loom of Fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Khaenri'ah is complete!
Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any price for my memories, did you not? I mean, you kind of, like, talk with him a little bit, right? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. What a... what a dude. So, are we gonna see Deridav then? Symphony of a New World. Alright, is he gonna turn back into a hilly churl? Because I would not be surprised about that at all. Yeah, let me get Yansan real quick. Let me replace you.
Anyone need a coach?
Thank you.
Keep pushing! It's Judith! Great! She's still...
Oh, whoops. Oh, we got a cutscene? Teradif, you okay? Something happened? Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Okay, Heavenly Principles, alright. Yikes? Yikes? Could this be the Cataclysm? Okay. Oh, man. I just saw this in Forest, now it's just so weird seeing this over here now. Okay, jeez. Jesus. Is this where Jiradif is right now? So she really is.
We're not from the same world, are we?
Unfortunately, no. We're not. Man. No. I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end.
Yeah, but that means you died during this, like, during this timeline.
In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland?
Tell that to Lumine. I wasn't there during that time.
No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around.
Mm-hmm.
I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my Savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place.
Man. This really sucks, though. You could, I don't know, just like imagine that we met someone, it's just like you realize just like there's like a huge just like time rift between the both of them. Like the person that you have a lot of hopes that would be your savior just like isn't coming around until like another like several hundred years. That is like oof.
Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too.
Not so sure about that. Like within the last 4 to 5 years, she's been like trying her best to ditch us.
So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met?
You know, I think I have just the thing.
That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her.
We could give her like a, I don't know, do we want to give her Lumine spaceship? I think that would be fine, right? Wait.
Huh? What is it?
Is that why she had it? Because we gave one to her? If this is her future, and if this is her fate, if we give it to her, then that's basically like, yeah, so I was right. So we gave it to her despite this time rift. Okay, they're actually giving us a choice. No, give it to her. Yep. Is that her? Ah. So that's what happened. Istarov, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place. Alright. Oof. Alright, you knew all this, Lumine? Only knew the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the Cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Princess of Conria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Tiridif, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. So she actually did it? Like, is everything in here canon, then? Everything in here is canon, so she saw the future? We've been separated ever since I awakened to that, and I searched the whole planet. Found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that news of the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. So, Diriduf must have found her when the Cataclysm happened. Oh, that's really bad timing. I desperately wanted to see you again, but Conria was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guild and made my decision. I went to see you. Oh. Did you die? Did you die when that happened? Wait, no. She made her decision. That means she completely abandoned all of her people, didn't she? But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure in your person. There are 3 keys existed. Oh. 3 keys existed simultaneously in that moment, so we fucked it up. But how come she only has 1 key then? And then how are we able to stay awake then? I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. And that's where we are right now. An intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So, my actions 500 years ago in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth? Okay, so Diridus succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately, it is versions of us 500 years apart. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead, the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. Oh, yikes. Oof. How awful. Is that her fate? Are you serious? Well, did you finish your mission? Not yet, but I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Conria are complete. I'd always thought that Tavast's ley lines were locked by the Heavenly Principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. So the ley lines are not controlled by the Heavenly Principles, but is more on the number of knowledge and memories then? But then I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has tricked me ever since. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process. The Lord of the Night did say before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. It's probably for the same reasons. Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permissions and activated the Loom of Fate. Lumine. Using it in Tevat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria 500 years ago, superimposing it over present day in Natlan spacetime. That superimposition is what allowed you and Deerdiv to cross paths. So you did that so that way I could talk to her, right? But is that just to set everything in motion of, like, the sequence of events of right now? That's what I saw in my dream, so she's not lying about that at least. But what I don't understand is, why did the Lord of the Night agree to this? After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order members in the meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials, and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hands is the Atlas of the New World. What is this? What is this? This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day, I will find a suitable host location for it. Why is it super important, like, for you? I mean, helping people rebuild a nation is very, very kind, but what's your main goal for all of this? Is it because of guilt? When I first arrived in Conria, 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as your princess for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. So what exactly happened before, just like, she woke up then? Did something happen when she was trying to fight that? Actually, no. She got caught by the Heavenly Principle, like, first, right? And then it got to us. So what the hell even happened? But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. Because even so, that only constitutes a part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the Heavenly Principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. She's ready to go to war with them. Man. This honestly sucks seeing her like this, man. What the? Oh, wait, was she listening? Oh, boy. Oh. I don't know why. But the way you're talking, it just doesn't sound like you at all. Lumine, this whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with us? Ouch. All along, it's only ever been about us. Goodbye. At the end of your journey, That hurts a lot. Oof. I need to know what happens if we decide to hold on to it. What's going to happen if we do that?
Our hero is back. Everyone's been waiting for you.
I don't think he's really in the best mood right now.
The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset. Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot, but looking a lot more glum.
Honestly, I can't really blame him for that. That's like doing him super, super dirty like that. I mean, I get that Lumine really, really wanted to see Ether, and she has the guild, but at the same time, it was like, he just wants to be with his sister. He just wants to be with his family again. That's literally it. That's just, oof. It's fine, just need some time to take everything in. You've been drinking again? Ma'am, you got nothing better else to do? It's just riding on nothing.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your sister? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
You okay? She's sobering up.
Huh? You met your sister?
Yeah, it was a bit rough. It was super, super oof.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
Yeah.
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
Yeah, that's something that's like interesting. That it was never like what I was expecting.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now. You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Of course.
Huh. Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war! Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands, so it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
I don't know. He doesn't seem like the most happy just like to talk right now. I think we just have to like let him aside for now, just to have like some time to cool down.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
I mean, like, there's somewhere else I want to go first. Yeah, I really don't blame him. Just like even with food, food always makes me happy. But even then, it's just like we need some time to just like collect our thoughts.
Huh?
Yeah, I can't really blame him for thinking about that. So that was like a really rough talk with his sister.
Ian-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Yeah, she gets it. So Lolly gets us. She would know.
Traveler?
Okay, so it looks like we're going back over there. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, ouch. Yeah, I need to like replay this like quest again just to like get everything like understood, because like there's a lot of things that's been revealed over here, like the whole spaceship thing and the whole Loom of Fate like being brought in again, and the whole like space-time continuum like stuff going around. But yeah, that's just oof. The sister ditching the brother, and that hurts a lot.
Keep pushing!
Alright, we're back over here, right? Yeah, and she's dead. Before you know it, you've fallen asleep, drowning in the myriad of thoughts. You faintly sense what it feels like when someone clasps your hand. But this time, it sends you to a deep sleep, where sweet dreams await. Pentacone! Ouch. Space and time for you, of course. Man, that sucks. Holy shit. This is like... honestly, one of the more sadder interludes that we had. Just like... jeez. Oof. Okay, so there's a lot to unravel off of here. So do we just left leave with Haden then? So okay, so let me try to like think about this first. So we know that Diridif, we already knew from the get-go that like Diridif was like a Conran. We all knew that, and of course I also speculated that of course the whole ley line situation was because just like the merging between two different types of time, right? So one from the past where like it was like during the cataclysm 500 years ago, and us in the present time being intertwined with each other. Then Lumine comes in because there's like a paradox into it. From what I'm insinuating, there is a paradox which allows the both of them to talk it out, to see what's been going on, and to like why she doesn't like even bother like coming back to Ether, so that way they can just both leave. So I'm guessing that Lumine stayed back because she had a mission, but she was so happy and overjoyed that she knew where we were. She decided to look for us. But of course, by the time that just like Diridif give her like the hibernation thing, we were already in there, so there was a bit of a paradox into it, so we can't really do anything about that. And then by the time that she come back, like everything was already destroyed. So I think that what happened into the Lumine trailer, right? So it was like the trailer from very, very long ago. It was like the trailer in which we were at we were not Dragonspine, but just like a Storm Terror's lair, right? Actually, I think it will make a lot more sense if we were there right now, because, like, I think that's literally just, like, how everything happened, right? So everything's, like, first happened over here, if I remember correctly. Because that is, like, the first, like, trailer that we saw of the Abyss Twin. Like, literally right over here. Or somewhere, like, above into the mountains. So she saw us, like, fighting, like, all the hilly trails and stuff like that. So I feel like she had a lot of guilt because she went to, like, look for us. Like, the same way that we tried looking for her. So, okay, let me get this first. So, of course, Lumine was all the way up there while we were down here. So, I think just, like, when the Cataclysm happened, I think that was literally right after that she tried looking for us, but we were still hibernating in, like, in wherever our space pod was. But what doesn't make any sense to me is just, like, if she knew that she found us, like, in the hibernation chamber, then how come she didn't decide to, like, bring us back with her? And eventually, when we do wake up, we'll just be together again. And I don't know, maybe the both of us can, like, be prince and princess, I guess. So, I don't know what exactly what happened. Maybe she just rushed in a hurry just to go, like, save all of Conria, I'm guessing, because, like, the cataclysm happened. But even then, just, like, you could just, like, bring us along, and eventually when we do wake up, we'll just assist them. Because if you have a huge vendetta against the Archons, we're like, I don't know, because we don't even know what exactly happened 500 years ago, especially with Zhongli as well, because we just know that something shady happened with him, like, in the past, like, maybe he's a war criminal or something like that. But we have no idea what exactly happened back then. But all we do know is that something must have happened 500 years ago when the Cataclysm happened. And I'm guessing that since Conria is, like, basically a whole entire nation without any gods or goddesses, that the Archons literally decide to do nothing about it, is what I'm guessing off of it. And I guess that is the main reason as to why Lumine just, like, wants, like, it's like the same thing with Dainsleif. They just, like, have a huge hatred towards, like, the gods of this whole world because they didn't decide to do anything. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing so far. But even then, it's just, like, leave us for 500 years so that we could try looking for you when you clearly did saw us all that years ago. And this whole spaceship thing is just, like, were they originally Glamis? Like, were they originally from Glamoth because of that spaceship? Or did they just pick it up through, like, a vacay spot or something like that? I need to look back on what his spaceship is about, because I do not remember seeing that. I remember, because I thought they were both shooting stars, that's the thing. I thought they were shooting stars, like, they were just, like, created, like, hundreds of thousands of years ago, and then they just, like, gone all over the world or something like that, and then they finally got to that. That's what I was originally thinking, but they came here on a spaceship, like what, vacation-wise? And then they met the Heavenly Principles? Like, what is going on here? But, I guess aside from that, at least we completed that. We can go to Skirk, but I also want to see what some other anecdotes that we have for today. That is if we have any. Looks like we got Mizuki over here. Is Kirara... No, Kirara is not here today. But who do we else? Like, who else do we have over here? No. No. Oh, we got Dea. I'm kind of mad at you, though. That's why I didn't even bother upgrading your constellation. I'm mad at you. Seriously, nothing from, like, from these areas? Only Dea and Mizu? Is that it? Or is there anyone in Natlin? No, I don't think so. Alright, let me check one more time. Let me check Mizu and Inazuma. Nope, I guess we can hang out with Mizu and then just, like, follow it up. Alright, I'll hang out with Mizu. Mizu's a sweetheart. I like her. And onto that note, we might as well change some characters around over here. So, how about we have Ayaka?
I await your instruction.
And then, who else do we have? We can have the Kamisato siblings, actually. Yeah, we can do that.
Very well. I shall put my official duties to one side for the moment.
And then who else should we add? I mean, I could add Yoimiya, but I feel like I use her a little bit way too much in my stories as of recently. So maybe we could go for a character that we don't really see that often. We just saw Kuki. Kujo Sara, maybe. Is there anyone else? Kirara, we already have already. We just saw Poma. Sayu has her own anecdote as well, so definitely not using you. And what are some other, like, Inazuma characters that we have not seen very often? There is Goro. There's Goro. And I think that should be it of, like... Oh, wait, then we got Heizo, but it's just, like, no one cares about Heizo. Yeah, you know what? I'll put Kujo Sara in here. Why not?
I will lead us to victory.
Yeah, sure. Oh, great. And both the siblings are down and out. Okay. I forgot. Let me go to Rito real quick. Let's go over here. Okay, we're back to your home turf, so we're gonna give you back to your clothes. Beautiful. Alright, now let's head back over here so we can hang out with Mizu. Mizuni. Alright, where are you, Mizu? Is she in here? I feel like she would be inside. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is not how a politician should act outside. Okay, we got Shion. Oh, Layla! What are you doing here? Oh, wait, is she finally getting a therapy session? From all of that hard work that you have to, like, overstress yourself? What's going on? No, that's no good. The abstract needs to be more detailed.
Excuse me, Miss Layla?
She is so tired. You gotta relax. But if we go too in-depth, it might come off as indistinct from the main body. How am I going to do this? Man, she just needs to take a break.
Miss Layla, shall we discuss this inside? We can sit down and chat.
Please, give her some cookies, give her some mochi, give her some tea so she can just relax and just chill and hang out. Sorry, so sorry. I didn't mean to spiral. I just couldn't help thinking about my thesis again. So what exactly are you doing? Are you doing like a dissertation or something? Or is it just like a huge research project?
It's fine. I've treated several academia students before. You can say I've encountered similar states of mind to yours.
You've been to Sumeru? Yeah, she's been through all older places. She's Miss Worldwide. She has better credentials compared to Child.
Yes, a scholar there once invited me to help treat his students.
Really? Did any of them have severe issues?
I wouldn't go that far. Just long-term insomnia, terror, paranoia, as well as acute tinnitus and vertigo.
She kind of feels super called out about that. Oh, this is cute. Oh, look at her. She's just like doing like the whole like, little finger thing like Netgear does. That's adorable. Hello. There we go. Hey guys. Are you describing thesis writing or monster slaying? Bruh. I'd rather face the monsters. Hi Layla, how have you been? If you succeed, then all is well. If you fail, at least you'll never worry about anything else again. Don't feel so down on yourself, Layla. But a thesis? I don't even know what counts as a success or a failure. As long as you learn something off of it, then it's kind of a win. I'd finally squeezed a third draft out, but upon seeing it, my advisor just flipped it face down on the desk and said, "Forget your thesis for now. First, you need to go to Isa Bathhouse in Inazuma. Relax and recover a bit. I've already made the arrangement for you." She's trying to tell you, girl, you gotta settle down. You are, like, working way too hard than you should. Every good player out there needs to take a break every once in a while. That's why we have study halls. It's not just for studying. It's, like, literally a break session for you. Or at least that's what I did in college, at least. Your advisor seems really nice, and is good to kick back and relax every now and then. It's not trying to say that you should procrastinate, but look, we all have our limitations. Sometimes, we just gotta, like, take a breather and just chill for a bit.
That's correct. I received a letter from Miss Layla's advisor in advance, with details about her situation and a request to provide therapy for her. I think it's quite likely that a mutual acquaintance shared my contact information.
No, things can't be that simple. My thesis isn't done, and we've just started our research topic. And I have a pile of unsubmitted work from my research group. You know, Layla, you could talk to your professors about it for an extension. You do know that, right? You just gotta let them know about your situation and what's been going around. Don't stress too much about it. I did, like, the same mistake in college. It's just, like, I had to finish everything before a specific deadline, despite, like, you know, the numerous amounts of projects I need to do. Sometimes you just gotta communicate with, like, with the people that you're with. It could be a group work, it could be with, like, you know, with a professor, Or maybe you're also working just like a job simultaneously while taking like classes. Sometimes you just gotta talk to the professors to see like, because it's all about work management, right? So what I learned from college, or at least as an undergrad, communication is super vital and super important because it not only just like helps you prioritize and manage like your timing when it comes to your work and projects, but it also allows you to like strengthen your relationship with your professors and create that mutual bond, so that way we can be able to have a much more kinsmanship in a way in which you can have a good understanding of what's been going around, because at least the professor will know by the very end of the day that you are trying despite all the struggles that you have. She is so cute. Like, Layla definitely has one of the more cooler designs in here. I don't know. I think all of Sumeru have pretty, like one of the sickest drips that they have in all of Teyvat. Like, people could just, like, fight me for that. But literally, I think Sumeru probably has the best drip next to Fontaine. Maybe my advisor thinks I'm totally useless. No, she does not. And wants to get rid of me. Hell no. Layla. You are super, like, you are super coordinated. Like, you are so dedicated to your work and so passionate with all of your research papers. She's trying to tell you, it's just like, girl, like, take a breather. Have a vacation. It's not just about work. You need to make sure you're taking good care of yourself. The lights left her eyes. The lights left her eyes. Okay. That must be my advisor's last gift. The last but what is this? Do you think that you're gonna get boiled alive? Layla, please, you need to take a nap. You need to go like take a nice hot bath and just like sit there and just take a breather. Just stay away from work for a while. That's what you need. You need a vacation. You're here in Inazuma. I'll just treat you for some food. I'll probably treat you with some ice cream or maybe some like hot tea or something like that. But take a break. Take a break from work. It's not healthy. Once I return to the academia, I'll be expelled. And then left alone in a corner doing star charts. Doing star charts forever. Or, you know, you're going to do super, super well. You're probably going to get like a PhD or even a doctorate. And then you're just going to be sitting onto your beds, like taking like a 48-hour nap. And just waking up feeling refreshed. Get a hold of yourself, Layla. There is no way that's going to happen. She's way too smart for all of this. She's just overstressing everything, like every other college like student should be. Unfortunately.
It's just as the letter said. Her symptoms are extremely severe. How long has she had this condition? However, her advisor's letter clearly acknowledges her abilities, emphasizing constantly that she is their most outstanding student. Perhaps it's Layla who doesn't believe in her own abilities, thus triggering these symptoms. Evidently, a more thorough evaluation is required.
And she's already starting to do the diagnosis for her. Excuse me, I'm going in now. If there's any letters for me, please sign up for them. I shouldn't be laughing, but she's... Oh, her condition worsened. Oh, man. Either. Please help her, Mizuki. Think of something. This pose and everything, dude.
Don't worry, I will help her. In fact, I've already come up with a preliminary treatment plan.
I mean, she's so fixated on doing work, right? Then maybe find something relaxing that will keep her deterred away from it?
Now, time to formally begin treatment.
You're doing a good cause, Mizu. You're doing a good cause. Do it for Layla. Layla definitely needs to tone it down.
Don't worry, now.
Okay, where is Layla? Can I just give her a hug or something like that? Oh, hey, what's good, Mura? What are you doing over here? The reception's that way. Just want to say hi. You slacking off? Oh, okay. Wait, what was that? You're trying to make fun of me or something? And then we got Shion. Hey, Shion. My apologies for not greeting you sooner. Don't worry, we kind of ran past you. Need any help? No, that wouldn't do. You have been queuing too long and you're sick of waiting. Don't worry, it's all good. Is Layla in here? Okay, she just left. She left. That's okay. It's okay. I'll just treat her with some food or something like that. Okay. So let's see if there's any other characters around for today. Anyone from Fontaine by any chance? Other than Dea? Oh, Novelette. Lynette? Okay. Not what I was expecting, but okay. How about we try going for... I think Novelette's gonna be voice. Let's go to Dea. And then we'll go to Lynette and Novelette last. Alright. Alright, Dea and Fontaine. I bet she's trying to, I don't know, be very, very snazzy. Trying to find some, like, good clothes and stuff like that so she can bring home with Candace. Oh, it's the Natlin dude. It's another person from Natlin. Harjo. There you are, Dea. I'm still mad that I lost 50-50, but you know what? It's fine. How were you? Okay, let's get one more clip. Yeah, those moves are perfect. You want it for vacay, Dea? Alright, small world. Actually, I was brought on a bodyguard for a Fontanian merchant ship recently. We docked at Maritime Harbor 2 days ago, and it'll be a while before we depart, so I figured I'd do some sightseeing. I've heard merchants raving about the Fontanian clockwork mecca, and gotta say, they weren't kidding. Craftsmanship's exquisite. Those dance moves? Now that's what I call elegance. I was just thinking, stuff like those would be perfect for a human dancer too. You're into dancing, Dea? I mean, for a bodyguard? A bodyguard that could dance on the dance floor? Oh, that would be sick. Kinda? This is for my Lady Dunyardzard and Nilu, too. They're working on some new choreography, and they have been asking around for ideas. Oh, I'd recommend Natlin breakdancing. I would love to see, like, Nilu just, like, literally getting down and just, like, doing some, like, pretty badass-looking parkour while she breakdance. I was just thinking, I could record these mechanical dancers and have them view the clips. And who knows, might spark some ideas. Increase cultural diversity. I approve. The tall one. Coppelius, right? Yes. So the dudes are all usually ending with, like... Because it's just like, I think all of them are supposed to be, like, Latin names, right? So anything that ends with "us" is going to be, like, a dude. Anything that ends with an "a" or an "I" is going to be, like, feminine. His move seems to require some power to pull off, and not only does he have to spin his partner around at high speed, but he also needs to lift her up. That's gonna take some serious strength. But my lady and Nilu? Who's gonna do that exactly? Do it yourself. What if you took the leading role? You definitely have the brawn for that. I can't muddle my way through some simple steps, but a complex routine? Not my thing. Last time, Dunyardzard dragged me onto the dance floor. The beat ran circles around me. I kept stepping on her dress. Maybe we gotta like work on that footwork, like Dea. Maybe you gotta take some dance classes to like be very coordinated with it. During the break, she changed it to a short skirt and and had me follow her lead. Well, I mean, was it fun though? Did you enjoy it? Dancing with her? Of course I liked it, but I'm just not cut out to be a dancer no matter how much you slice it. Practice makes perfect. Sometimes you just gotta grind. Still, if she wants to practice a dance like this, I'll just have to grit my teeth and try to take the lead. Guess I'll have Dunyardzard dig that old skirt out once I get back. Looks like it'll finally get to use some use again. Okay, so we got some interest things with Dea. So If you want to be a dancer, just think about it. You could definitely swoon Junior's art of it. You could definitely swoop her from her feet. Okay, Nouvelette, and let me go over here and to see if there's anything else that's refreshed. Dea dancing would be pretty freaking cool, though. Breakdancing like Dea is gonna be like crazy. Like her and Kachina should team up. Oh wait, Toma's in Mondstadt now. Okay, I'll get to that soon. I think I'm gonna go for Lynette first though, because she's nearby, and then I'll go for Nouvelette last. So he finally arrived in Mondstadt. And, you know, if we kind of see Amber, I would be pretty happy about that, too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if Amber shows up, I'll be super, super happy. Okay, I'm guessing she's all the way down here, then. This is so dangerous. This is so, so dangerous. Oh, you know what? If Lynette's here, I gotta bring in her brother. Where's Lenny? There he is.
Prepare to be amazed.
Alright. Let's look for your dear sister, Lynette. There she is. Hello, Miss Lady Lynette. Next, turn counterclockwise twice. Oh, she's fixing? She's a plumber? Oh, no. It's just a, like, fighting thing. Oh, okay. Alright, good. It's broken. That was on purpose? Why is that good? Fine. Thanks, and you? What are you doing? Are you trying to, like, sabotage something? Assisting the Florsandra's residents. They've received some discarded machinery lately. The plan was to dismantle everything and sell the parts as usual. Oh, so that's what you were doing. Okay. But some would never power off normally. This one kept randomly restarting in the middle of the night. They clatter all around and terrifying anyone out at night. Someone even got so scared they fell into the water and nearly drowned. The water's not that high, though. Isn't it just, like, only 4 feet, like, above? It's just, like, near our waist? Lenny happened to come by for a magic show and promised to help them out. Feels like that should be Fremine's time to shine. Yeah, he swims, right? I thought he was good with auto mechanics. He only knows how to fix machines so they work, not how to fix them so they break. I mean, it's basically the same thing, but you just, like, do it in reverse, isn't it? But I do. She's so proud. She is so proud that she knows how to tamper stuff. Fix them so they break. That's a new one. Anyway, then he asked me to come help, and he'll be bringing me a cake soon. One machine, one cake. Oh, man. She is wheeling and dealing. You don't need to have money. Just give me desserts. 3 machines left. Excuse me. The reward for the next machine is a berry cake. Berry jam filling. A tart... a tart sugar syrup glaze with a ladyfinger base and decorated with mint chocolate. I'm surprised she could remember all of that. That sounds hella good, though. Lynette's adorable. She's so cute. She's adorable. It's kind of funny. It's just like, once you see a little bit of her personality being shown, it's like, honestly, gold. Okay, so I'm going to Palma next, but what other characters that we have around over here? Okay, I don't see anything here. It might just only... Oh, do I want to go for her? Oh, I want to go for her. Fuck it, I'm going for her. What is she doing here? And this is not going to be complete without Amber. Let's put Amber. Where is she?
Leave it to me.
So you're going to come over here. We're gonna put Sino into here. Where's Sino? Where's Sino?
Ready to do my utmost.
And then, who else should we add on to here? We could have Tainari, right?
I'll ensure your safety.
No, I'm gonna put Polly in there. Where is she? Where is she? Where's my sugar boo? Where is she? Okay, so... is she trying to take classes in here? Alright, let me go look for her.
Yep.
Okay, so we have to go lower. But I think this is fine, right? We can just go inside. Wait, is she here? Yeah, she is around here, right? Man, why does Samara have to be so complicating? You have to enter one door on the opposite side in order to get into the middle on the inside. But you have to go like a certain amount of staircases in order to find them. It's so freaking confusing. Okay, I believe we go in here, right? Where is she? Alright, she must be reading some books. The horror, she's reading books. Don't worry, I'll come and save you. We're not reading books tonight. She isn't here, right? She is here, right? Yeah, she's currently inside over here. Okay. Alright, Kale, where are you? There she is! Hi, Kale. How are you?
Okay, I've got it. Thank you, Kale.
If you're interested, you can also read the section on Neopala lotuses in A Study of the Properties of Rainforest Vegetation. If anything gives you trouble, come find me anytime and we can talk about it. Oh, is she working here part-time?
Understood. Thanks again, Kale.
That's so sweet. She leaves satisfied. Good to hear that. I told you not to say thank you so much. Senior Researcher Kale. Always a pleasure. Professor Kale. I like the sound of that. Basil, it's you. Please don't tease me like that. You're so professional. I'm so proud of you. She could be like a TA, like for college. That's cool. Definitely nailing that senior role model look. Let's go. I was just helping out my junior colleagues with some of their homeworks on plant identification, that's all. There were originally supposed to be 2 or 3 people coming over a quick study session, but I never imagined so many people would show up. Once again, it was Master Tainari who stepped in. He helped us reserve one of the bigger unused classrooms, and we could never had any seats for everyone otherwise. It's just that I planned to sit down with everyone and review the questions together, but Master Tainari made me go up to the podium. That's gonna help you with your introversion, though, so it was a good thing that he's doing this for you. It was my first time up there. There were so many people down below that I froze. Couldn't say a single word. I'd prepare for days in advance and even reorganize all of my notes from my old patrols. But once I was up there, my mind just went blank and I couldn't remember anything. Honestly, I really feel that. But don't worry though. Don't worry though. That allows us to grow. That'll, like, sometimes we need to, like, go in with sharks or piranhas because it's gonna help us make swimming. Is that a good analogy? I don't think so, but the main point is that sometimes we have to be exposed to it in order for us to grow, because we can learn so much just by studying and being in class and lectures, but we're never going to fully develop if we not going to be in the spotlight. Thankfully, Master Tainari did the introduction for me and had everyone say their piece. He then summarized all their questions and left it to me to answer them. I loosened up after answering the first few, and really started to get into it. But by the end, I almost forgot he was still there. I guess I must have been really focused. That's good, though. That's so good, though. Either. What are you doing? Looks like your hard work is paying off. You did put in the effort, you know. Yeah, and it's also thanks to everyone else help too. Okay, I thought that was me for a second. Looks like she's hungry too. I'll whip you up some food, Kale. Wah. You've forgotten to eat too, have you? Yeah, we need to have a snack. That's right. I was just so busy today. I haven't had much to eat since this morning. You need to eat some food, Kale, okay? Or at least drink some water. I'm gonna go eat now. I still have to go to his teaching assistant later. See you next time, Basil. I love her, dude. Maybe next time, when I'm up there on the podium, it'll be for an official lecture, not just for tutoring. She's a TA! I freaking love that! Yes! Kale as a TA for college. I approve of that so much. It definitely allows the exposure for her, so that way she can come out of her introversion. That's perfect! That is so perfect. I'm so proud of her. Man, I freaking love her so much. I love this. T.A. Kale. Like, just think about it. Kohai Kale, reporting for duty. I love it. Oh, man. Okay, that's amazing. It's so good to see that. She's getting to the higher-ups now. Let's go. Alright, let's hang out with our buddy over here. Big Bro. Oni-chan Toma. Where is he? Toma. Okay, so he's over there by Angel's share, apparently. But he doesn't drink all that much. He did say that he wants to drink apple cider, though. So let's go, like, pay him a visit. The missing poster. Looking for a missing young female, has blonde hair, wears exotic clothes. Any information / assistance are greatly welcomed. Please report to Outrider Amber with any information you may have. Many thanks. Even after all these years, she still kept it up there. This is why she's absolute top tier. She's a top tier, very loyal waifu. Alright. Now, we're gonna look for a blonde man in red Inazuma attire. And with Kaya! Toma, he is not a good influence on you. He's cool, but he is not a good influence for you, dude. You're absolutely right. Nothing beats Mondstadt's dandelion wine. It's your long-awaited homecoming, so drink up. Make the most of it. Oh, and while the apple cider and dandelion wine here are stellar, I must also recommend the cocktails. Death After Noon is a personal favorite. Sounds advice, Sir Kaya. Let me see. Oh, Basil. Can't believe we actually did run into each other here. Yeah, I just saw you and stalked you from, like, several miles away, but that's perfectly okay, though. It seemed to be just about the normative in all of the Genshin games. Or gacha games. Welcome back to Mondstadt. I'd say being in Mondstadt agrees with you. Let the wind lead. Absolutely. The windmills, the Archon statue in the square, and Mom's favorite tavern. Everything's exactly like I remembered. The same in my dreams. It's wonderful. And the things you had to take care of, everything good? I already sorted through everything my mother had left for me, and some were important documents. Others old mementos, but everything was in good shape. I also inspected and cleaned the house thoroughly. Old places that stayed empty too long tend to start falling apart after all. Leaks here, cracks there. I just finished that cleanup, and it took way longer than I expected. Then I thought I'd pop out for some fresh air, and that's when I bumped into Sir Kaya. Mr. Toma, you're always welcome here, and the ordinary knight isn't alone in being glad to see Ulrich's son's return. Who's Ulrich? Or Ulrich? Oh, wait, no, that's the mom? The mom is Ulrich? Oh, that's cool, okay. I'm sure you feel the same, Absolutely. Be sure to come back when you get the chance. Yeah, we can hang out with me, we can hang out with, like, Amber, Eula, if she decides to be nice. It'll be great. Thank you both. Honestly, if I hadn't run into Sir Kaya, I'd have struggled to even begin catching up on everything that can change here. Think nothing of it. Ulrich joined like the Knights of Avonius before me, and it's my pleasure to assist her family. Besides, I'm rather enjoying my time with you. Hearing a Mondstatter first-hand account on Inazuma beats learning about it from reports any day. If you're interested in hearing more, maybe we can exchange addresses. There's a lot of things that can't be explained in a few words over drinks. Gladly. Just address your letters to the Knights of Favonius, and on your end, buy him some wine. You can send them to the Yashiro Commission in Inazuma. Only half a day back home, and I'd run into an old friend, and met a new one who even knows my family. That's too much good fortune not to toast. Cheers. Ooh, Death Afternoon. Now that's strong stuff. Dude, you're gonna drink way too much, Toma. You gotta calm down. Oh dear. You quite alright? I wish I could handle strong liquor, but oof. I could already feel my face turning redder than a beet after just one glass. Yeah, it's a strong one. Have some non-alcoholic cider with me then. Nothing embarrassing about it. There's no shame in drinking something non-alcoholic. I'd rather just drink just like freaking apple juice rather than just like, I don't know, like a margarita or something. Surprising. Ulrich can drink most sailors under the table. Well, that's the thing. She was raised in Mondstadt, so she has the alcohol tolerance because it's a custom that is like very prominent in Mondstadt. In Inazuma, I wouldn't be surprised if like if the Shogun like just completely reduces the alcohol content. Yeah, I remember tagging along with her to the Knights of Favonius banquets. They were right here at the Angel's Share. Then all the adults were drinking dandelion wine and apple cider, and I was the only one stuck drinking the non-alcoholic version. Drove me mad too. To be honest, it's a very, like, potent experience, so it's probably for the best that you weren't at the age to drink it, because even sometimes I don't enjoy drinking it. Let me guess what happened next. You snuck a taste of the grown-up drinks. Busted. I swapped my glass with one of the adults, and I recall being seated near the kitchen. What Mondstadt kid hasn't pulled that trick at least once? Diluc and I did something similar when we were children. Knew it. There are some only fellow Mondstadters really understand. Anyway, that drink burned young me's throats like a wildfire. Later, my mother sent some apple cider to Inazuma, and I thought the taste might be mellower than I remembered, given it's been so long. Nope, still burned all the way down. I ended up having to share the rest of my other Kamisato retainers, but they loved it. Gave me a whole pile of gifts too, and which I sent back over here along with my letter. Huh. There was that time Ulrich was passing out Inazuman snacks to everyone. Is that why? Maybe. Do you get to try any? I did. Dango, I believe. Good stuff. To whom at the Yashiro Commission do I owe my thanks? Ayaka? Or A? Because she likes sweets. The Dango? I think it was... Yeah, I thought so. I had a feeling it would be Ayaka. Lori Kamisato sent Tapura. Hirotatsu sent... Who's Hirotatsu again? Let me check that up. Who's Hirotatsu? I don't remember that. Oh, it's the dude. It's the dude that saw, like, Ayaka's, like, Fontanian dress. Okay, so he's the bodyguard outside. So he sends seasoned onigiri. And just 2 bottles for a whole smorgasbord of snacks. Alright. Well, like mother, like son. That was your kindness and enthusiasm being gifted back to you, I say. You may not have heard, but when your mother left for Nodcry, we knights threw for a farewell party there. It was supposed to be a small event, but so many people attended that the place was packed. Take it from someone with first-hand experience. Free-spirited and thoughtful, gentle and kind, Ulrich is the very model of a knight. Looks like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, yeah, to make apple cider. Looks like you're getting on great. She'll be thrilled to hear that. Next time I write to her, I'll be sure to pass your kind words all along. Maybe toss in a bottle of good Inazuman sake. But for now, how about we switch to a non-alcoholic cider? Yeah, just to play it safe. Fine by me. A little variety never hurt anyone. Between having heard, having heard your tales and making a new friend, this round's on me. Yours include honoring that. Oh, let's go. More food, more drinks. Let's go. Give me the food. Especially with all the things that's been going around with Lumine. I'll take that. By the way, Toma, you never finished telling you those yokai legends you mentioned before. Okay, so we're just talking about it. Oh, okay, that's cool. Kitsune and Bakedanaki making a bet? Now that's a story. Actually, it's not a story. It's true. If you ever should, like, visit Inazuma, you can come find me at the Yashiro Commission. I'll introduce you to a real yokai. In Inazuma, whether Oni or Tengu, they work honest job like everyone else. Yeah, gee, I wonder who those two might he be referencing. I'm already looking forward to it. Today's training session has been most fruitful. And it's settled. I expect they'd all been thrilled to have you as their new friend. Look at them. Look at the trio having their barrels up and ready. To good food and good drinks. Yep. So Toma's gonna be like doing that next round. I'll hold you onto it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool though. You normally don't see this type of interactions very often. I love it. Okay, so I'm guessing the last one is supposed to be with Nouvellette, right? But let me double check just in case to see if there's anyone that I'm missing for today. I think there's supposed to be a maximum of 5 per day, right? That's what I remember from the anecdotes from Season 1. But dude, we should have more of these like into the future. This is honestly great. It definitely expands on the world of Teyvat. And it allows us to connect with like more characters. This is like awesome. Monsieur Nouvellette, I am here for you. Alright. Oh, you know he's, like, here because it's raining. I bet he summoned this because he's feeling very, very depressed today. Hey, Nuvi. What's going on, buddy? Is that Nouvellette? And he's standing alone in the rain. Has something upset him? I should say hi. Don't get an opportunity like this every day. Hey, buddy!
Ah, traveler. Hello to you as well.
How you been? How come it's raining here? Why is the weather forecast so sad and depressed today?
I am the same as always. Thank you for your concern.
Are you in a good mood? It's raining.
Yes, you noticed.
Yes, it's raining.
The morning paper forecasted rain here at precisely this hour.
Oh, okay, so that wasn't you. Okay.
In my experience, predictions of this nature are not entirely reliable. Yet today, the downpour arrived on schedule. A stroke of luck.
You must be so happy about that. I'm glad it worked out, buddy.
Thank you. Though I do realize that standing in the rain is only my personal predilection, and that most would find it odd. Are you certain you wish to stand here with me while it pours unceasingly?
It's not like we have like an umbrella in here. It's not like we can get sick, so it's all good. Yeah, I didn't have an umbrella because I don't know.
I see.
So, something on your mind? Something like you want to share?
Yes, I recently overheard a few Melusines complaining that the weather seemed to be conspiring against them.
In what way? Has it been snowing? Or way too hot?
For instance, whenever they carry an umbrella with them, hardly a single cloud shows itself.
Oh.
Yet when they gamble on sunshine, a downpour awaits.
Yeah, that's basically the east coast of, like, of America. Sometimes, like, the weather forecast, it's gonna be super sunny. It's raining. Oh yeah, it's gonna be raining, like, all day tomorrow. It's so hot. Oh yeah, tomorrow's gonna be, like, a nice, gentle breeze, and then it's fucking hailing.
Naturally, I know that there is no causal relationship at work, having personally tested the theory. And, well, put simply, it didn't hold water. Yet the fact you brought this up now makes me wonder. Perhaps today's rain arrived thanks to you.
Some people might perceive that as a very negative implication, but if it makes you very happy about it, I'll take it. Guess I'm just awesome like that. Alright, you got me. I admit it. The Rain Archon, dude.
You jest, I presume.
The Rain Archon. Can we just take your title?
I'd feared this squall might have soured your plans, but I'm glad it doesn't seem to have dampened the mood.
The chance to stop and reflect is also an experience to be treasured.
So it is. One's thoughts drift easily while standing alone in the rain. For instance, I am currently pondering how the raindrops that descend from the skies and the bubbles of air that rise from the depths broadly fall under the same category of phenomenon. Do they not? Well, a passable joke, yes?
Maybe it's one of those more sophisticated jokes that you have to have a big brain. Unfortunately, I have like a pea-sized brain, so that doesn't really help. Well, it's not bad. You could try that one out for a few more people.
Very well. Your feedback has been noted.
It takes a while to make puns and jokes like that. It takes a while. Unfortunately, I don't have high IQ for it.
I am glad to have received your acknowledgement.
Thank you, Nuvolat. I think that should be it for today, right? Oh, now it's sunny.
I am glad to have received your...
Alright. I think that should be it for today, right? Yeah, I think I have just about everything. Yeah. With Tighnari's support, Kali steps up to be the lectern to lead a large-scale seminar. It seems she's making steady strides in her academic journey. Very proud of her. Alright. Let's go over here and we should be able to call it a day.
This rope. If you ever...
Oh, I need to also get the crystal flies too. I gotta make sure I do that before like everything's finished. And I don't know, maybe the last few, maybe I might consider. Oh wait, do these two have anything interesting to say? Come on, give me the juicy stories. Give it to me or you're gonna shoot you in the face. Alright, fine. Don't talk to me. Not like I care about it or anything. So this build is 47,297. Okay, that's kind of to be expected. So this is my normal standard like vanilla build. So it's not the Gilded Dream one. I think Gilded Dreams does slightly more, but it's only with Nahida. So this is my basic vanilla Kale build that I currently have right now. The stuff that I have for it is pretty good, but it could definitely be improved. Like, if this looks like a 51 crit value piece, that would be amazing. There's, you know, nothing for me to change over here. It's perfect. I think it would be better if I give him, like, Tighnari's set, because I kind of need more attack, but I kind of did, like, the other thing because it's close to 300. And, yeah, honestly, I'm pretty happy with the crit ratio over here. I mean, it's not 20, but I'm not going to complain about it. I think it's good enough. Yeah, 53, like, 284. I think that's, like, a relatively balanced one, I think. But, in all honesty, I think it's just, like, I think it's fine, to be honest. But, yeah, she's basically perfect. Usually, I would go for, like... Actually, I'm not using Fischl right now, so I could definitely give her this back. Yeah, and then it'll skyrocket to 86, which would mean that I could finally switch this back to... Yeah, so this is what I normally have for Kale. And, I guess aside from that, I'm pretty happy with, like, you know, what I currently have with Kale, so... I definitely think it could definitely be way improved, but as of right now, I think all the crit values is, like, at least 30 to 40, 35 to 40. Like, let's see. This one right here is supposed to be a 28 plus 14. So that's around 42 crit val. This one is 14, so that's around 40.4. This one's 51. I know that. Yeah, I think the only thing I have to change is literally Gilded Dreams, because it's not a double crit. And this one over here is to 26, right? Yeah, but it has attack percent, which is kind of relevant, so I would honestly prefer this one, but if I decide to go for, like, you know, Polar Star, I would definitely go for that. Yeah, honestly, I'm not complaining about my Kali build. It's one of my more proud ones. So she has 2 of them. Of course, I decided to give some of them to Sino because I want to try using him more in the Abyss. But, yeah, just never really had that opportunity, unfortunately. I think this also works with him, too. But, I think... Oh, no, that's right. I gave it to Emily because I tried to do a burning reaction of her. But I think, Deathmatch would be way better for her, though. I would like to do more Agave Sino teams, but unfortunately I don't really have the credentials to do it. Because literally everything has been going against me, like, in the Abyss. So unfortunately, I really don't have that much. But yeah, you really need Skirk in order to beat it. But, I don't know. Until I play the quest, if I do like her, I'll level her up. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep her level 1, like, alongside Miko for now. But, is there anything else? I don't know. I feel like the resin for today, I think I should save it up for later, I think. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, Ether, do we have 3 of these now? No, I don't. So, how can we get more from this? I do have that other quest. Do I have to complete that? I feel like I need to complete this in order to get the 3rd one, so I need to do that at my own time then. Anything else? Okay, during the event, you'll need to help Skirt defeat Rift Hounds. Let me see this. Poking the slime. I mean, it looks sick, though. Alright, I might as well do this quick. Actually, could I put this up? Hold on. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it on my own time. Yeah, give me a second. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Alright, let me bring this up. Let me fix this real quick. I'll put this on for now, and then I'll just, like, do it. Whatever. Okay, are you done? Alright, beat him up, child. I got a B, bruh. Okay. Whatever. I don't care about Ajax anyways. There, I agree to it. Can I see it now? Who's in the lead? Of course the person in the lead would have a Moika profile. Of course they would. Top 47%? It's good enough. Do I know anyone on here? No, I don't think so. Because I'm not that much of a loser that got nothing better else to do than to just play some stupid web event. Alright, is that it? Alright, there we go. I'll take that. Okay, did I get my rewards yet? Let me see that. Yes, I did. Okay, good. Okay, now let me go over here. Oh, I got to invite friends. There's barely any people that plays this game nowadays. Okay, never mind. I got a wallpaper for that? Nah, I'm good enough. I'm good enough. I think that should be it for now, right? Alright, let me get my stuff. Alright, then I have to go collect the crystal flies, and that should be it for a day. I think everything else, I think I'm going to be saving up for tomorrow, so that way I can build up Dahlia. It is Dahlia's day tomorrow, right? I think it is. Yeah, I think for now, I'll keep him at level 80 to see how well that's going to do, but if he turns out to be fantastic with Yoimiya, then I will definitely get him to level 90. He is a Hydro Shielder, so he's definitely going to get a lot more, like, a lot more usability as, like, the game progresses. Because there's not enough, like, Hydro Shielders. I think he's the only Hydro Shielder as of right now. And we have, like, 3 Cryo Shielders at this point. And I think that should be it for today. So usually I would end up in the house, but we already did that already, so we're just gonna go to Cat's Tails. And we're just gonna be sitting there and chilling with all the cats, and I'm probably gonna be sneezing and probably get some red eyes tomorrow because of my severe allergens to cats. And I'm not playing some like stupid TCG game because I don't know how to play the game. I'll sit there and probably sleep a call or something like that. And we'll just call it a night for the day. But what's this right here? I am not... That's a sinister looking, like... Not a hilly show. It's like a sinister looking mage. That's hilarious. But yeah, pretty happy today. We saw Kale, finished the quest, which is very freaking depressing. And overall, yeah.